Hello everyone and welcome to the third installment of the Maple Tree Reaction series. It wasn't never supposed to become a series, but here we are. Today we have a round by skolyx. It's a 219.663, I believe. I actually forgot. I think that's right though. And it's by far the worst run we're gonna look at. It's the weakest run we're gonna look at so far. Skolyx is a pretty decent time traveler. He's like close to top 100 on the player's page for no shortcut, I believe. He's really good with flaps, but some of his free lap times are kind of lacking in comparison. And this is an example of an effort he's making to improve his 3 lap times. So let's see what he got for us. All right. So one thing to mention is this run is not on YouTube. He sent me the ghost file and I recorded it for him. Also, this is the first time I record a run with nunchuck, so like with nunchuck inputs, this is the first time I record a run. So I don't know. Maybe I should have made this a bit smaller. Let me know what you think about this recording, because I've never done it with nunchuck inputs before. So we have a pretty standard entry, pretty standard shroom. Oh yeah, there's no music because I don't know. Felt like it makes things a little bit more clear without music. And like most of the time, I don't go through the effort of re-recording a run without music. But in this case, I prefer to put no music. Okay, so okay. Hold on. So he's going for the. So this is not a viable method for doing jackstrat. You enter more towards the middle, but you don't tail dive. You still don't tail dive. Tail diving here, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just prefer nose diving. Makes you have a better line. Tail diving makes you swing in a different way, kind of on the landing. I don't really like it, but it's a viable choice. Pretty good jackstrap. Went a little bit wider, but it's still very fast. Very strong branch turn with a pretty good alignment. Going for the slip U-turn. And going for Xeno. Okay. So far, no complaints. Wow. I really spoke too soon. Ugh. So wait. Maybe I didn't realize. Hold up. Yeah, he is not doing drift storage. He's not doing drift storage. You really need to. You really need to with Xeno. Like, some people try to do it without drift storage, but man, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you don't know how to do it, it's pretty simple. Literally just start holding drift right here with these inputs. Just start holding drift. Don't hold anything on your analog stick. It looks like he just forgot to press drift. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, and then you get the slip like here. Yeah, like you start drifting here. Like you start holding here, like kind of with this line. You start holding soft left, and then it just works. But in this case, it's yeah. We got a wheelie turn, very bad wheelie turn here. We dropped to like 80. Really, I don't know what he. I guess he thought he needed to compensate. You really don't. Even if you have like this alignment, you don't need to compensate it that much. It is an awful line. Also, it's an up trick. You should do a down trick. And wow, what a mess. Yeah, wow, what a mess. This is just a mess. What, very wide, and then It actually was triple net cycle, funnily enough, but yeah. Wow. I mean, this is just a no lap. Like, second half of the lap went completely just terrible in every way. But it's a 47-1, so this means for the final time he needs to compensate heavily on the other two laps. So maybe the other two laps will give us a better idea of what he's capable of. And immediately we see that, wow. See? He just does the normal strategy. Like, I still don't know why Laughingstock didn't do this. It's so easy. But yeah, good job on it. So yeah, this is just his strategy for Jackstrat. It's not like he entered wide or an accident in lap 1. I mean, honestly, I kinda fuck with it. It seems to be working pretty well. Okay. This is really risky. Probably just missed the drift input. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Like, always get a slip here. Never try to hold your wheelie for longer because it's so risky. It saves nothing and probably makes you just... Actually, it's probably slower, man. Probably just makes you take a worse line. This is terrible. Never do this. Yeah, see, like, that was so iffy. And then you get such a dog shit alignment here that you cannot really save to get into the drift. You're gonna hit highest bounce, so you try for the instant release, but you get a shit alignment, so now you have to re-hop. Twice. It's just time loss after time loss. So make sure to get your slip on the brown stern. Okay, so he uses kind of like my same method for the U-turn that I prefer to use for 218, which is like the really safe online method. And we still don't... So yeah, I think maybe he just doesn't know how to do drift storage. Like, I don't know. Wait, this is nunchuck. This is the item button. Wait, this is the item button. I'm so stupid, man. I don't play nunchuck. But yeah, here he didn't... This is the drift button. He didn't hold drift, so yeah, this was terrible. But here he did. Here he did it correctly. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I don't play nunchuck. I forgot this is the item button and this is the drift button on this input display. He still doesn't press it though. Like, he still doesn't do drift storage. So yeah, nah, man. Like, learn drift storage, man. Really do learn drift storage. We're still doing an up trick, so it wasn't an accident. You know, you do a down trick and you hold neutral. This is how you do the ramp. We don't hop these tricks. We go really straight, really... Oh no, we do hop it, but just... Yeah, we don't hop the second one. You need to hop the second one too. I don't open that shit. So yeah, some heavy mishaps, but yeah, 46-2. Like, this lap was still like pretty okay, all things considered. It could have been a lot better though, with a better treetop especially. That treetop was quite rough. A pretty high bounce here. Let me see the timing. Yeah, it's just unlucky QM. Or maybe... No, I think... Actually... I think it's just a late shroom. I think that's why you got so much air. You just shroomed too late. And okay, yeah, shitty line. Like, this was... It was just on because, yeah, with the shitty line you need to release it earlier, unfortunately. Jackstrats are definitely a highlight of this run. Like, lap 2 didn't have the best recovery, but lap 1 and 3, man, pretty much, like, ideal. Pretty much perfect. This one, lap 3 especially, was beautiful. So go to the instant release again. So maybe this is something that he tries to do. And I mean, it worked out really well here, but honestly, as like a recommendation, don't do this. Like, you really don't need to do this until like 216. Like, only go for this if you have like an alignment that you don't really know how to work with the normal method. But even then, I'll just advise you to just always like, always just hold your drift. In this case, it worked out really well. So maybe you have like, I don't know, maybe you're comfortable with this alignment in particular. I don't know. I still want to go for it though. If you're consistent at it, I mean, it's time save. So I mean, you do you. Okay, so one thing, when you have these kind of wide alignments, I don't think you'd still want to drift early. I think you would still rather drift on the plank. It's just because it sets you up better for the turn afterwards, but there's not really any valid approach. It's just a tip. Okay, we go Prisino yet again without drift storage. I'm not gonna repeat what I already said, and this is the exact reason though why it's a bad idea. Apart from it like completely failing lap one, like look here, it's the timing was right this time, but it still like launches you out, and now look, you're like in the middle of the track and you have no charge, so you need to like charge it for so long. That's why drift storage is so valuable there. So yeah, still doing up trick, that's wrong. And I pretty... Oh wait, this is not... Yeah, this is on YouTube, so I need to manually go here because it sets you up, sets you back 15 seconds. Really just wheelie turn right. If you're in this line, you could have really well... Yeah, like right here, you kind of notice that you were too far left. If you had good enough reaction time, even here, you could just tell you're angled too far to the left, so just nudge a bit right and becomes perfect alignment. But not too bad of a rehop because you release rehop here at the very end, so you don't lose much time. And yeah, oh yeah, one thing, tail diving, that's good. All right, so very messy run, but I genuinely see a lot of potential here. If you learn how to do drift storage on Xeno, which is really easy, man. It's so easy. You can definitely do it. We're looking at a pretty solid, like mid 218 potential. Like you could easily beat me if you learn how to do drift storage on Xeno. If you just get another really clean run, the potential is definitely there. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's my reaction to skolyx's run. Thank you for watching.